Hi Leo, welcome to your videos for these two readings, I should say, in this video for July. First one I'm going to do is the one thing video, and that's kind of like what you need to hear, but instead of coming from your person, it's more universal than that. It's either spirit talking to universe, however you want to term it, but it's like an overall general message. I have to say though, it is intended to be about, well, not romantic love, but just what would best serve you. So, all right. And the reason why it is that is because this is timed to release with the new moon. And if you're into manifesting with the new moon, that is to say, writing your wishes and heart's desires and what you want down on a piece of paper and then doing some little ritual to kind of cement that into the subconscious and let the universe know that you're ready to start working towards what you want, then this is for you. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. There's a little tidbit in the description box if you want to check it out, and you can. Otherwise, this is simply what you need to hear right now from spirit or the universe. It's the one thing you should focus on, that you need to focus on, just as a wake-up call or to remind you what is in your best interest and that spirit has your back and is looking out for you. All right, so that's the reading, the one thing. Down the road, not really, but you know what I mean. The next reading I'm going to do is the new love reading. And if you don't want to watch this, you just want to watch that, just click on the timestamp in the description box. If you only want to watch this, that's fine too, but there's going to be 2 videos in this reading. Okay. Also, the recommend a reader shout out goes to Fire Intuition Tarot. So hopefully you get a chance to stop by and show her some love and support. All right, Leo, what is your one thing that you need to know right now? What's your one thing for you to focus on to get you closer to your good? These have been shaping up to be like, look, it's going to be okay. Just remember this and do that. So that's what I'm going with here. All right, Leo. We got the Queen of Cups, self-love, emotional communication with somebody that you love. Could be that. This could be Cancerian you're dealing with. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. We've got, this could be a long distance relationship. This could be as a sole focus on, I want to say, it feels like there's movement. Literally moving house, and it could be for a job, and that's where your sole focus might be, and a relationship might have suffered because of that. Doesn't have to be that, but this is about focusing on career building, networking, that sort of thing. This could also be that a relationship that was pretty important to you, we got the Queen of Cups here, is it might be in transition because of what's happening. Things are moving in the business world for you, and networking, career, that sort of thing. Doesn't have to be only a romantic love relationship. That's primarily what I do, but since this is a general message from spirit and it's designed to be for your good, it doesn't have to be just romantic love. Okay, so then we've got, how am I going to do this here? The 2 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So this is about, looks like a couple of things here. Your focus is on work and commerce, and it's almost like deciding between the two. Between a romantic relationship and making a move for work. There's a lot in flux right now for you. Things could have ended because of that, or it could be that there was kind of a decision made to move forward. There could have been a truthful conversation, a heart-to-heart talk, brass tacks, like what are we going to do? How are we going to figure this out? Or this could be you finally being truthful about how you feel. Okay, so we got the Ace of Cups here. We got the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This could be a family move. It could be as simple as that. But we got Justice here. And this is about being truthful and setting things to right. So this right here is about you being at the crossroads and your focus being on work or something outside of the relationship, and yet trying to figure out what you want to place more importance on, or what you want to do as far as moving forward with that relationship. Perhaps you decide that you want both. right? And there's this truthful, I don't think this is about cutting things off. I think this is about being truthful and having that heart to heart, because we've got blossoming love here, and we've got kind of a focus on feelings and discussing those feelings, sharing those feelings with someone that you care about, that you find emotionally nurturing. We got justice here, which two things. It could be about, I don't think it's about an apology. I feel like this is about things are as they should be, and it's about trusting that. It's about trusting the decisions that you make. Honestly, I feel like this is you trying to do both, and the success is going to come with you deciding what to do and having a conversation about that. I don't feel like this is cutting someone off or cutting something off. I feel like this is you having both and it being balanced, and you're able to get what you want. Okay, all right. So we got Six of Swords. Can you see this if I put it right here? And Queen of Wands. That looks like a spider to me. So we got, okay, all right, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands. Oh, Two of Cups. Ace of Wands. Temperance. Knight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. You're moving. This is about a physical move. Look at this. We got Six of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. This is about a physical move to be closer to someone. Unless I'm going to eat my words. I really do. I feel like this is you deciding that it's time to make a choice about this person, and you end up having both. This is love, life, and career. All right. See, you can have it all. This is Queen of Wands. This person can, this can be male or female, but the Queen of Wands can do everything. They're a dynamic partner, a great business person. They move forward with confidence, with energy, and a can-do attitude. So this is somebody that can do it all, and they can have both. Things are in balance. They're able to take it on. And look at, here's that Two of Cups. Here's that. So we got Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. This is you transitioning from a relationship. And I know this is what the universe is telling you, but if you're in a relationship and thinking of taking it to the next level, go for it. We got Justice here. Things will be as they should be. Look at this. We got the Ace of Wands. Whoa. Yay. This is a green light. Go for it. So this could be Sagittarius, because we got Temperance here. This could be Gemini. What else? We got Cancerian, Libra. This could be Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but if you're dealing with any of those people with that in their chart, this could be Taurus. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it doesn't have to be any of those people, but it could be. This is, look at this stability here that comes out of you finally making a decision and doing what I feel like you're feeling like, well, I should just focus on, you're doing the should just thing, and you don't have to. This is about taking the leadership position, about discussing how you feel and what you want, and being able to have both, because what you're going to find is this person is going to be on board with it. Whoever your person is, we got two queens here. That is somebody that is by your side, ride or die. That's someone who's a committed partner. So you will be able to have both. This is going to transition to that next level that you want. There might be a period where it's like, okay, I need 2 months to sort this out. It's going to take me a month to be able to lease this place, or to buy that whatever, or to do this or that, or to move this here and to get this in position. And I'm transitioning. This is transition. Sorry, that comes with a move, but you're going to be able to do it. And it's like you. And I don't feel like this is sadness. I feel like this is leaving something behind. I feel like this is you moving. I feel like it's you moving. I feel like it's you're leaving behind where you used to live, and kind of I know it sounds cheesy, but like a part of your life. This is about transition. You know, sometimes this is about emotionally walking away from a situation, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like this is you making a decision to have both, your love relationship and your career choice. And this is saying that you can, and this is you moving towards it. This is you moving, a physical move. I don't feel like this is about you being sad. I don't feel like this is about a breakup or you walking away. I mean, there might be some bittersweet, like maybe you're leaving where you lived for a while and there's some sentimental attachment, But I don't feel like this is, I feel like this is you moving towards what you want, which is basically the career, or, you know, moving for business and for love. So you're doing both. And you've got the security. This is things stabilizing and normalizing. And you're off to a great start with someone that you feel very strongly about, that you feel like, you know what, I think I want to take this to the next level. I'm not making it up. Okay, so that I don't even need to clarify that. Okay. So let's do. Yeah, because this is realizing that how strongly you feel about someone and wanting to take it to the next level. But lo and behold, I've got some things I got to take care of before we can actually be in the same locale, or we can actually be closer. We can actually solidify taking that to the next level. There's some things I got to close out and leave behind, aka I got to move. I feel like this is a physical move. And then this is where things are solid, stable, and secure, and you can actually make that things go from wanting and talking about making that physical offer and having all the feels to actually being a relationship that is at the level that you want it to be. Because right here where we have all the feels, and even the job, this is security with whatever you decide to do, whatever you feel like is in your best interest. This is the outcome of that, which is things are steady, stable, solid, and secure. And your relationship is on good footing, and so is this new job you're starting if you're moving for a job. It doesn't have to be a new job, but it could be a new position or a new place, because it really does feel like you're moving house. It feels like you're moving location. You're leaving a place where you've lived to move closer to be with your person and for a job opportunity. Both end up being stable and secure. Just saying. So what you should focus on, the one thing you should focus on is, I trust and accept that things are working out as they should be for my best interest and highest good, because that's what this is about. All things are as they should be. There's balance, equilibrium, and karma restored, but that doesn't really apply here. This is just about things being as they should be. So that's what you need to focus on, is that you trust that. All right, what else for Leo? What's for Leo? So where didn't we see that two? Yeah, there's that Two of Wands again. So that's doubling down on that. This is about deciding to commit, making that decision. And we've got talking about truthful conversation, talking about things, and we've got 2 twos, which is agreement. I don't think this is breaking up. I think this is telling someone how you feel and what you want, and figuring out a way to make that work. And this person, you need to talk to this person about doing that. That obviously they need to be involved in your plans, right? But I think at first it's about vetting. Look, this is what I want to do. I've got some career decisions to make, and I want to keep you in mind with that. And then conversations and whatever. And then you decide, okay, these are the moves I'm going to take to be able to have that come to fruition. There's a lot of steps along the way, because moving house and getting, moving into that new career position, or just, it could be just a lateral move for your job, but you're moving house. I mean, there's movement. We've got 3 cards of changing location here. So, and this is a relationship transitioning to the next level. And this is moving a physical location in this sense. And there, like I said, there might be that sort of transition time where things might need a few, it might be kind of in flux for a while. You might need to put a few things on hold to get yourself settled. But both situations end up being for the better stability of your desired intent, shall we say. This leads to stability. This is everything calming down after the move. All right, what else for Leo? Oops. Okay, so we've got Lady, which is the Ace of Swords, and we've got, what is that? Garden, which is the 8 of Swords. So, again, the 8 of Swords might as well be 8 of Wands because they're interchangeable. So the Ace of Swords and the here's the Ace of Swords, which is kind of like the Ace of Wands. And here we've got the Eight of Wands, or the Eight of Swords acting as the Eight of Wands. And this is about a new beginning. And once you decide on that, once you discuss that and you share how you feel, this is that new beginning that comes out of having that truthful conversation when you share how you feel. And then this is that rapid forward movement, that Eight of Wands that happens. It sets things in motion, and boom, 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 boom. So it's a period of adjustment after that ends up normalizing and stabilizing and is steady. And this is all about your person. This could be male or female. Your person, and feeling that connectedness. This is someone that you might have been just dating, and this is about this person being at the forefront and wanting to take that to the next level. So this ended up kind of being a romantic read as well as a career read. But this is about, you might have met this person while you're casually dating, but this is about wanting to take it to the next level. So, kind of confirmation for what I was reading. Okay, so this, Leo, is for your one thing read, which ended up being a romantic love reading also. But if you want one thing to concentrate on, it's about you trusting that everything is working out and in balance and moving towards what you want as it should be, that everything is working out, everything's in balance, all is right with the world, and that you trust that. I trust that everything is working out for my highest good. This is transition period, so you're going to have to be a little bit patient, but just know that everything is as it should be. Okay, all right, so that is your one thing reading, Leo. And now I'm going to clear this, and we're going to do the new love reading for July. So I thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Okay. All right, Leo. Hi, if you're just joining, if you skipped ahead, this is your new love reading for July. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes out to Fire Intuition Tarot. Love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, and show her some love as well. All right, Leo, new love for July. What do you got? What do you got? New love for July. Okay, Leo. Nine of Wands, strength, faith, courage, and resiliency. Also could be feeling a little guarded or defensive. We'll see why in a minute. Queen of Cups. Oh, good gracious. Knight of Cups. Four of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Judgment. All right. Oops. Okay, so this could be, that's King of Swords. So it could be Gemini, doesn't have to be, but this is somebody that could be that you're going to meet somebody online. This is somebody that you're going to click with through a lot of conversation, maybe perhaps many meetings with. At first you quite enjoy talking or discussing with this person. Somebody that you feel like you just have the same ideas, that you feel you can trust, that you feel like speaks the truth, that has a lot of integrity. So there's that. And this is, again, somebody you're going to be connecting with on an emotional and this is somebody you like to spend a lot of time with. It's not going to be, it's going to be through a series of interactions. It's not going to be somebody that you right across, you spot them across a room and, oh my God, it's it. It's not going to be that instant lightning bolt. This is someone that you are really going to enjoy spending time with, a lot of discussion. You feel safe with this person. You trust them. It's going to be over a series of interactions. and they are going to be interested in you romantically. It's gonna be reciprocal, but it's gonna grow. It's gonna be I feel like you, Leo, are going to want to take it slower so that you know that this person is trustworthy. Because of this Nine of Wands here, it's going to be kind of a little bit like I need to really know who I'm dealing with. A little bit defensive, or just like, look, I have done this for a while. I've been dating for a while. I've had my fair share of ups and downs, and I just want to make sure that you are worth my time and emotional investment. Nothing wrong with that. It's going to take you a while to let go of this defensive position. But again, this happens, these feelings and this sort of attachment and wanting to be around this person happens over time. So it's going to be somebody that you meet quite possibly online or through friends, because there's a lot of mental activity here. There's a lot of like finding commonality and having things in common. And then it blossoms and you emotionally connect from there. They are going to be of like mind. They are going to be interested in you romantically. That's, but again, it's going to have to move slower, or at least be a series of dates, interactions in different social settings, so that you can find this person worthy of your trust, shall we say. And this is all about taking it slow and taking your time so that you can build up that trust and security with this person. You probably are very content with the way your life is, or at least you've got a system in the way you live now. You've got everything just so and whatnot. And you might be missing that sort of romantic piece in your life, or that, that component of your life. But you're at the same time, you're in no hurry to go out there and get involved with something that doesn't suit you. It's not that you're going to be you're not going to not be choosy. You're going to be very choosy, and probably a little bit disappointed because everybody you've met up until this point has not been, quite frankly, worthy of your time and attention, because you don't think that they will offer what you will offer. So this is gonna be all about getting to know someone over a series of dates, interactions in different social settings, spending a lot of time with them, and feeling and getting to where you can feel that emotional closeness and feel safe with them emotionally, and you trust this person. You get to know their character, and it's about you. Yeah, it's like spending a lot of time with them so that you know the ins and outs, and you trust them as a person. You trust their character. We've got the King of Swords here and the Ten of Pentacles. So that's about building trust over time. All right. What's this Judgment about? Is this somebody? I don't think this is somebody from your past, though. For some of you, it could be, but because that's one. This could be Cancer, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. This could be Scorpio, Cancerian, Gemini. What's this Judgment card? Okay. This could be someone that you recently get in touch with that you knew from your past. I don't think this is an ex. I don't think this is about an ex coming back. I think this is somebody that you knew from way back when in a social circle that found you online, and it's somebody from your past. Somebody that you remember fondly. So just keep that in mind. If you've got somebody reaching out online, getting in touch with you, finally finding you, or in a circle of friends, hey, so-and-so's coming back in town, keep your eyes open, because that very well could be that person. This is somebody you remember fondly, though. All right. What else for Leo? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? This is someone that, okay, so we've got, I feel like this is somebody at a distance from you, and I kind of felt that here online. It was like, what? But this could be somebody that lives not in the immediate vicinity, somebody that's long distance or far away, and this is a man, so this could be male or female. It's just that this is the person. This is saying that this is a significant romantic partner, male or female. and it is long distance. It's also proceeding, moving forward slowly and diplomatically with this person. They hold a special interest. They are definitely on your radar. The feeling is mutual. But again, it looks like you're going to be taking quite some time to get to know this person, and emotional safety is going to be very important to you. They do feel the same, and there's going to be a lot of talking. And this is someone that you're really going to want to feel like you can trust. And you do. But good for you for taking the time needed, you know, to be able to establish that, because you're like, it's not my first rodeo. You know, it's some of us at this point, like I say, have luggage, not just baggage, we got luggage, but, you know, in order for me to be willing to move forward, I mean, I'm showing up. This is me being faithful and courageous, but I also have all this behind me that I'm willing to guard, and I can also rip it out of the dirt and clock you over the head with it if you know, mess up. So, okay, all right. No, anyway, point being, it's going to take some time to build up some trust, and this person does not mind that. So there you go. All right. Did I do the confirmation? I did not. Okay, all right. What else for Leo? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Leo. What's for Leo? So it seems like there's some disappointment that everything else in your life is working fine, but you've been feeling like things have been disconnected. Here's that disappointment and being like, is there anything out there or anyone out there for me? And it does involve somebody from your past that you probably wouldn't think about until you see them. And they are going to reach out online, or it's going to be through a friend, a mutual friend. And you've been kind of feeling disconnected from the whole dating scene, or feeling like, you know, it's just not for me. I haven't really found my fit. And then this happens. And I have to say, I kind of like this though, because it's a series of dates. It's a series of conversations. It's things over time. And the distance between you two lends itself to that, which is nice, because you're able to slowly let down your guard and get out of this kind of disappointment and this funk that you might feel like, oh, there's nobody for me. And I like that you establish that you take the time that you need to establish a trust and feeling that safety and that connection with this person. So, here's to taking the time you need to figure out what you want. And honestly, the feeling's mutual. They're of the same mind. They've had the same issues. You're around the same age. Awesome. Okay. All right, Leo, I hope this was helpful. I hope you feel encouraged. I hope you don't feel too disappointed, like it's not going to work out, because it's coming. But you're not going to expect it, and it's not going to click right away. You're just going to be your normal, effervescent, open, self, like, oh, hi, how are you? Whatever. And then it happens from there, but it's not going to be on your radar immediately. There's going to be some time spent discussing and being social, and then slowly over time it'll build. Okay, so I hope you have a good July, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.